Hello and welcome to a brand new series. As you can see by the title, it is called This Week's Car News. And essentially, at the end of the week, or on Saturday, either of the two, I go through the week's car news and offer my opinion. So this logo actually has this logo has a kind of funny story to it, because essentially it had watermarks all over it, but if I turn the background black, you can't see the watermarks because the watermarks are black themselves. So I essentially got myself a free logo without any watermarks. It's looking beautiful. I'm going to use it every single week. Let's get into the proper news. So, in my previous Road to 24S episode, we went with Smokey to Helsinki, and this week he's released a forum post in Truckers MP where it will be taking place. So, Truckers MP is a mod for Euro Truck Simulator which allows kind of multiplayer access. So Truckers MP is not a mod for Euro Truck. It doesn't replace Euro Truck, but it's an add-on to Euro Truck Simulator. So it allows access for multiplayer purposes, so you can play with your mates and stuff. I don't know how it works. I don't know why SCS haven't got their official multiplayer, but it is what it is. So that's what Truckers MP is. Let's have a little read through this article. So 23rd of February 2019, 24S, the Grand Tour. So, there's a little poem for you. I'll read it out for you. So, I'll be the first to admit that I'm totally jaded. I'm a realist, not a pessimist. But my trust and hope have faded. I've taken the good, the bad, and the world's ugly truth on my shoulders. I faced these so you don't have to, and in doing so I've grown colder. If it seems that I have no emotion, or as if I just don't care, I want you to understand what's going on behind the blank stare. I've seen the faces of death and evil as they stare right through me. And then I tick them off when I got that patient breathing. And I see the faces of young lives lost way before their time. I fought like hell to get them back. They're forever etched into my mind. All of the things people refuse to acknowledge are very much real. I see them every shift I work. They used to bother me when I could still feel. I know you think I sleep too much, but if I seem peaceful, please let me be. Because most of the times I close my eyes, it isn't pleasant dreams that I see. They say we are a different breed, the black sheep, if you will. We work our craft with passion and execute with precision skill. Our humour may be dark. You may think we're twisted, but nope. We mean no disrespect. This is just how we cope. My relationships never last because their feelings always get hurt. When I tell them I've been married since 18, yes, I'm married, to my work. In an increasingly needed industry that is highly underpaid, I still consider myself lucky when I get ready for work every day. Even with all the bad in the world and all the odds against us are stacked, we still love what we do because we believe we still make an impact. As long as I believe in this, I'll continue what I do at any cost. This is why I say I'm jaded. I'm jaded, but I'm not lost. And that poem was by Chris Covey, Not Lost. Wow. That is quite incredible. That was really touching. That was about the ambulance service and ambulance drivers and stuff. That was really touching. So Will has put in a really, really good kind of linking poem and stuff, which really links to what the message of 24S is all about. So he says, they are our everyday heroes. They work tirelessly, hour after hour, day after day, saving thousands of lives. They are on our darkest days and help us live again. They care for everyone, good or bad, without bias and without hesitation. They've seen it all. They've attended every kind of disaster imaginable, terrorist attacks, plane crashes, and so much more besides. They've been to incidents that we only think to happen in movies. They couldn't possibly happen in the real world, we tell ourselves. They save our lives without reward, without gratitude, and above all else, without question. Now, about that section, you may think ambulance drivers just attend accidents on the motorway and stuff, but no, they attend absolutely everything. They see absolutely everything. I mean, they see teenagers my age, 17, they see bodies torn in half, and they see skulls and bits of brain and stuff. And they don't do it for the money, they don't do it for the fame, they don't do it because they want to become rich. They do it because they love helping people, and I cannot get my head around it. I could not imagine being an ambulance paramedic or driver or anything like that. I could not imagine the horror, and I think these are the unsung heroes. These are the guys that we see loads of ambulance driving everywhere. Who knows, that could be your friend, your brother, even your mum, and they could be on the way to saving her or his or their life. And it's just, without these absolutely phenomenal ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, it's making me shake right now, thinking like how thankful I am. And I'm gonna, don't tell anyone this, but I'm gonna donate a hell of a lot of money during 24S to the ambulance people, because holy shit balls. Oh god, holy man. And that's why I'm doing 24S this year. I mean, from old people, from like 97-year-old people to 5-year-olds choking on something. Like I choked as a child. I choked on a sticker, and my mum was on the phone, and then my sister, who's now brother, was kind of shaking on the shoulder and stuff, and it was like, Mum, you've got to call the ambulance, but she wasn't listening. But thank heavens that my mum did finally realise, and I think the ambulance came over, and it did save my life. Other reasons why I love the ambulance is not the ambulance, but the ambulance service, TASC, because I split my head open on a vase, which is not funny, but it's me, so clumsy dyspraxic kid, and I broke my arm twice. First time I jumped off my sister, now brother's, bed, and I landed on a doll, one of these choo-choo dolls or whatever you want to call them, Annabelle or whatever. I was very, very young, and they first came in a really big ambulance, and the drivers were slightly on the lean side, slightly skinny, slightly small, and then they had to bring in another ambulance, because this was the second time. Alright, so the second time, so they rushed me off to hospital because I'd broken my arm. It's all fine now. And then the second time, they took the cast off too early, and then I slept on it, and then I must have broken it again. And essentially, first ambulance came like this one. It was a big boy. It was a big box on the back, and the people inside were quite lean, quite skinny, quite short. And then they had to call in another ambulance. It was a Volvo estate. You know, you get the ambulance cars, because I needed laughing gas because I was probably in pain or something. Yeah, I don't know. And they were quite on the large side, so it was kind of ironic to see them swap around. But yeah, they saved my life a couple of times. They've saved me from pain. Holy shit, these guys are just heroes. And a little error there. That should be a capital I. Anyway, it's with great pleasure I present you 21st. So, let's hope I don't get striked. Or copywritten or something. It's Will's video, I'm sure he's okay with that. Dramatic music. I'm gonna shut up. God. So joking about the music. They're on the cut service calls and stuff. They've got a map over here. On the right hand screen they've got a map, and this is they get so much data, and then when you do hoaxes, when you prank call and stuff, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of resources. They could have saved someone's life, but no, they just have to come to your door and then realise you're just playing around with them. It's abhorrent. I don't know why you do it. I don't know why you'd find it funny to potentially kill someone because you thought it would be funny just to joke around and, you know, call an ambulance, but you don't need one, or anything. I mean, you know, just hoaxing or playing around or prank calling the police. It's not funny, it's not cool, and it's certainly not worth it. I mean, if you want a joke, then call your mate's mum or something, not the emergency services, and especially not the ambulances, who are 24/7 busy. I mean, the NHS is on a tight budget as it is, but then if you call them out to, I don't know, oh no, my hamster has jumped off a tree or something. If you call them out for that, no, I honestly don't get people who find that sort of thing funny, or I don't even want to be like around those people. I despise you. Anyway. That's a really heartwarming scene, seeing kind of the paramedics hugging. They're like, oh my god, we've done it. Oh my god. He's just, you know, gone out for a night, a really nice night and stuff. And he's probably gone for a meal, and that's happened. Car accident. Just turning up at the scene, seeing all these cars, these flashing lights, these ambulances. It must be like, oh my god, what are we going to have to deal with this time? Or not that, but what's the severity of the situation, and just analyse it. I mean, what have we got this time? They are our everyday heroes, as well as I said before. Yes, they are. They work tirelessly hour after hour, day after day, saving thousands of lives. They care for those in need. Old woman, oh my god, glad she's okay. They are on our darkest days. That was really heartwarming with the old people. I mean, you know, I'm young myself, but caring for the elderly is very nice. And they help us live again, absolutely. They are the lifeline of the United Kingdom. They are the UK Ambulance Service. But we all know that... Oh, that was a bit quick. But we all know they can't do this alone. And that's why 24S. That's where the ambulance staff... They can't do this alone. That's where the ambulance staff charity step in. The T should be capitalised because it's the ambulance staff charity. TASC, task. And that's what me and Will talked about. But I'm just being picky. very beautiful shots of trucks. These are just the convoy control trucks. We're all going to be in our own trucks. They support our everyday heroes, indeed. They provide everything from financial support to emotional focus therapy. And they were founded in 2015 with only one goal: to support our everyday heroes, past and present. They provide confidential and impartial advice, as well as access to a range of... That's a bit quick, sorry. They provide confidential and impartial advice, as well as access to a range of support services. They are there for everybody. Amen. The people, from the people on the front line saving lives to the skilled mechanics keeping the ambulances on the road. Yeah, I mean, it's not just the paramedics which are their heroes. It's not just the people you see in the ambulances or the people in the back, in the paramedics or the drivers. The people who actually keep the ambulances running as well, they get no mention, but without them, no ambulances could be running, and potentially loads of people could get very, very sick, really badly injured. Injuries could get worse, or potentially even, people could start dying and stuff. It's just, I think these people need a much more credit for what they do. But we all know they cannot do this alone. Very beautiful. Without support, they will be unable to support our everyday heroes. So now it's time to get us to... They will be unable to support our everyday heroes. So now is our time to give back. Now is our time to say thank you to our everyday heroes, to give them the recognition they deserve. And here's how we're going to do it. Very, very beautiful ETS2 shots there. Snowball meter percents, and or an online charity fundraiser. We are determined to change the lives of our everyday heroes. We have been fundraising since 2016. A nice ambulance there, and we will not stop until we achieve our goal. But we cannot do this alone, so that's why this event steps in. An 8,900 grand tour of ETS2. That's what we've been saying quite a lot of times. It's 8,900 or just 9,000 miles to round up. Horrible actually. Spending over 24 hours spending to 10 jaw-dropping routes, showcasing the best it has to offer. So essentially what he's saying in these scenes is that we'll be going, like what I've done with the Road to 24S, we'll be going on some beautiful staggering roads all around the UK. We'll be going on some absolutely staggeringly beautiful routes across Europe and everywhere, and it's going to be a blast. It's going to be beautiful. I mean, I've never been, what I've shown you is pretty much where I've been, so I'm excited to explore live with you, as we drive, kind of the things I see, the things I think, and the views and just everything. Endurance and patience and skill. Holy shit, what was that? No. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I can't imagine that. I cannot imagine racing to save someone's life, driving really fast through traffic and stuff. Yes, we're gonna make it. We're gonna kind of get him onto the CPR and everything. We're gonna life support machine. We're totally gonna make it. And this red light runner hits you, and your ambulance falls on the side. All that expensive equipment, all that life-saving equipment, stretcher, everything destroyed, unusable, and your ambulance tips on the side, and you realise, what are we going to do? We sent 1 or 2 ambulances out, and the other one is a good 8 miles away, and people who block ambulances as well. I know there's tight roads and stuff, but people who purposely block ambulances on the road, I can't stand it. I don't like it. I mean, why are we giving everyone else so much respect, and then why are we acting like such twats towards these ambulances? I mean, what if your mother or a close relative like your brother was involved in a very serious accident, is trapped in the car, and you hear about this, you race to the scene, there's no one there, no ambulances, it's just police, and you see him, you hear him and see him screaming in pain and stuff. The ambulance arrives 10 minutes later. Those must be 10 worst moments in your life. 10 worst minutes in your life. Shit, this is really serious. And the words on the screen are for an absolutely incredible charity. Yes. I mean, with police cars, we give them so much respect. We pull out the way, we pull on the side of the road, we just do anything in our power to get out of the way. The same with fire engines, but with ambulances, we give so little. We challenge you to join us for this. Sorry, I don't want to show you. We challenge you to join us for this epic adventure. Oh God. I cannot imagine that. Just seeing an adult on the floor at all, either doing like that or on the floor at all, is just like gives me shivers and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 5-minute mark. But will you make it to the end? I will do everything in my power to make it to the end. Seeing everything this is, holy shit. Seeing everything that this is, like, I will do everything in my power to make it to the end. Like, even driving with 99% damage on my MAN, I will make it to the end. Like, I will ignore my parents, I will say no to them, I will forcibly get them away from my computer. I will make it to the end. Don't you worry about that. That's a truck. That was a truck I was driving on with. That exact truck was the one I was driving with. And this scene here is also very empowering. It's like, no matter what time it is, they will come for you. I mean, it could be the most awkward time at 2 AM in the morning when everyone else is sleeping, and you've just had a drink or two and you've maybe crashed into a tree. They will still come for you. They do not, I mean, they don't give too much of a care if you're drunken and you've crashed into a tree. All they care about is like saving your life, and they will forgive you, and they will know that it was a really stupid decision and you regret it, but the fact that they do it any time on any day, it could be Christmas Day, Christmas morning at 2 AM. I mean, everyone should be sleeping because Santa's coming or whatever, or they should be sleeping because they're waiting for presents under the tree. But the ambulance service, they will go out and come for you and like help you. Full information can be found in the description box below. I've opened them up in different tabs, so we'll have a look at that in a second. This next bit is about the Lockerbie accident, the Lockerbie terrorist attack. I'm just gonna stay silent because the events on that day were truly tragic, horrific, absolutely abhorrent, and just watch.
We were going up to Scotland for our Christmas break, and the phone rang, and I think it was Edinburgh Rescue. We've had a 747 go down over Lockerbie. We can get past there if anybody can spot me.
Arrival route activated.
We got into Lockerbie and it was just chaos. It looked like a war zone. I'll bring the orange bag.
Yeah, cheers.
And you could just see the flames.
Hello.
Right.
It's Jim, is it?
Jim, yeah.
Jim.
Let's have a look at that.
When I arrived, bloody mess, hadn't they?
The idea was to search field by field, looking for the bodies.
God, bloody.
So we spent 2 days doing that. We thought that incident was a tragedy. But obviously later on you realise it's probably one of the biggest mass murders in British history, really, because it was murder, wasn't it? It was, you know, it's a bomb.
Right before Christmas as well, Christmas Eve. People are coming home to see their families. Yeah. So, as it was said before, 24S is the convoy, 24 hours on ETS2MP. And I think I've included this video in one of my videos, so I might need to check. If I haven't, then I'll upload it saying, "Oh my God, Will, I'm so sorry, but I need to kind of say," because that's kind of what the kind of trend is going on with my channel, the whole 24S, the road to 24S and stuff. Same mischievous fundraising event, you know and love, but we've undergone some major changes over the past 11 months, with the most major change being who we are hosting our fundraising campaign for. So charity choice of this year will be the ambulance staff charity, which we've seen a lot of, and I don't have enough words. By mischievous, they mean, as Will said in the thing, it's not 100% serious doom and gloom and stuff. It's going to be a little bit lighthearted, a little bit fun, very, very kind of Top Gear Grand Tour kind of style. So the TSC provides support to past and present ambulance staff and their families in time of need, and it's just saying if they are in need, the TASC will come to help. So that's illness. That's illness, injury, mental health, sport. Because I've seen all that stuff. I mean, I'm not sure their mental health would be too good. Bereavement support. So if someone has passed away, debt and welfare, financial grants, and other support. So well, it has included his personal reasons for hosting this event. I think he said this in the video I did with him. Yeah, his dad worked for the TASE as a paramedic, or ambulances as a paramedic, and then he stepped down to being a technician for some unknown reason, undisclosable reason. He's seen what the ambulance service go through, and the process they've been on when they're not on scene. And then this all emotions experience I know for it to go on. So that's another amazing, not amazing, I don't know what the word is, it's a shocking fact about the the ambulance services, the drivers, the paramedics in the back. They attend the accident. If the person has passed away or something, or there's nothing to be done at the scene, and they get another call, they've just got to kind of wipe that off or something. Not wipe that off, but just get rid of their emotion. Say, okay, well, that's happened. Next scene, start again. I mean, I could not do that. I mean, I could not do that. I could not go to an accident, see a poor 5-year-old boy lying dead in the middle of the road, get back into my ambulance or my car or my van, and then just drive to another scene, acting composed and stuff, acting kind of like, okay, that did happen, but I need to kind of get over it, if you will. And then see another scene like that. I could not mentally or physically do that. I mean, I was shaking. I was on the verge of tears, hearing the Lockerbie, hearing the account of the Lockerbie disaster. These guys are absolute bloody heroes. So, yeah. Exactly what I said earlier. So they I also know that they take no credit for what they do. Instead, they put up with abusive patients and prank calls from teenagers who think it's funny to waste valuable service time and send them as fast as 40 miles off base or standby for absolutely no reason. Yeah, service time and resources. Why? I mean, I've said it early in the video. Why? Yeah, so you mentioned this in the video that I did with them. There was he had a house fire when he was in a history exam. His family were, I don't know where his family were. It's not my business, but he was in a history exam, and they pulled him aside and said, "Yeah, this has happened. 2 pets sadly didn't make it. It doesn't matter what animals it doesn't matter if it was a freaking rat or a lifetime dog. He's still an animal. He still loved it, and it's absolutely devastating. I mean, lifelong memories you have with that animal gone in an instant. And the fire service always say, don't go back in for animals, and that's the best advice. I mean, either that animal perishes, or you and the animal perishes, and I'm sure your parents know which one they'd much rather. You can replace Tilly the hamster, but you can't replace you. You're unique, you're special, you're one of a kind. Tilly the hamster, as adorable as she may be, can be replaced with another hamster of the same kind that make the same sound, same colour, same shape, same species, same gender, and you can make even better experiences and memories with that new animal. And they donated 1,500. The ambulance service donated 1,500 to his dad, and to get him back up and running. And without that donation, he wouldn't be here to hold 24 hours. Imagine that. I could dread to think of what on earth would happen to Will if he had not received that money. Will and his family, if he did not receive that money. I mean, I'm very, very close to Will. Well, no, not really, but not physically, but I'm mentally kind of close friends with Will, very close. And I do not know what would happen if I didn't meet him. So, essentially, I had no contents insurance. We lost absolutely everything that far. So, yeah, but do not worry. I mean, I don't know how to say this. I'm an optimist. Unfortunately, fortunately, I don't know. It depends how you look at it. He said that the house didn't fall to the ground. It was just the frames and stuff. So, even though he did lose stuff, the whole house didn't burn down. So there was probably salvageable stuff. I'm not being rude on anything, but I want to have a little look at this article because it's a bit of comedy relief. You know, when you read something really, really sad, you need to kind of laugh or something. I don't know, but I just found this article, so it's because it's so short, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. It's a fucking fire. Can you not write some more? Like the cause, if anything perished. Kitchen fire in Hailsham. That is a very stock photo. How odd was that? It just says fire. That's like a meme. Emergency. Fire. Okay, I'm not laughing at his house fire or there was a fire or anything. I'm just a little bit saddened and stuff. I just need a little bit of comedy relief. I'm laughing at the article itself. It's a very, very old fire engine for the 2000s. I'm laughing at the article itself, not the general thing. Anyway, East Sussex Fire and Rescue Service were called out to this morning, Friday, May 23rd, at 8:45, to a well-alight kitchen fire in Garfield. Oh shit. I should really hide that. Apparently, no. I was reading apparatus and I thought that was up there. Anyway, there was smoke coming from the house, and crews wearing 2 breathing apparatus entered the property and used firefighting foam to take out the fire. I thought they'd use washing up liquid. I'm so funny. No, but all the occupants of the house were accounted for. The fire was accidental. Right, okay. Very nice. Not really. His house. I've got these links up. I'll probably put them in the description of this very, 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 very long video. So there's some links. I've opened both of them. Event information. So as I said, it's from the 23rd to the 24th of February. It's in Helsinki, the container port. That's where we went last time. Baltics DLC required. No, you're just gonna hover. You're just gonna fly there by plane. Oh no, I haven't got the DLC. Oh no, I haven't got the DLC. We're just gonna have to fly around here until magic comes. And then the server 24S 2019. The server hasn't been created yet, but I asked about that in the actual Q&A itself last video. And then events. So the EDS2C, I might just open that just in case. There's Facebook page, website we've gone to, and Discord. I sometimes go to Discord. I'm not really on Discord very often. I only do it for like voice chats and whatnot. If you want to keep up to date with this event, please share this thread. Alternatively, you can head over to our Facebook page and leave us a like. And that's it. Thanks for reading. We've very soon. And there's a picture of very happy, very happy elderly man. I'm speechless. So we're just going to read some of the comments because this might help us, or it's always nice to react to a reaction. I'm going to absolutely love the heart out of that. That was fucking amazing. Props to you, Smokey. Absolutely phenomenal article. I mean, there's not a thing I would add or take out or change about that. That was perfect. So I'm speechless. The whole thing is very meaningful. Best of luck. So I just quickly said I recently did a Q&A with Smokey. So to find out more about 24S, Snowball Media, and Smokey himself, have a little watch. Don't worry, I've included timestamps in the descriptions unit. I have to watch the entire thing. And then I did a little compliment for Will. And love it. Yep, so Smokey, absolutely brilliant. Oh, I got one like. Okay, Isla Shishish Trucker. Okay. So yeah, that's very nice to have some comments. And yeah, that's 1 hour 35. Let's watch that now. Yeah. Amen to Michael Jacks. Oh, he's taking a 6-foot yacht. How interesting. I need to find him because he's doing a 6-ton yacht. Sorry, not foot, but he's done a 6-ton yacht, which is really exciting. I'm not doing anything, and I don't know what Will's doing. He's doing 3 young seedlings. Oh, 3 tons of young seedlings. That's very cute. If we quickly go up here, he's taking a ventilation shaft. So that was the last thing Will was taking, ventilation shaft. Anyway, so amen to Michael Jacks. This was so well put together, and I wish you the best for this event. If I'm free, I will definitely be there. Thank you for this. So yeah, amen. It was very good. It's be a great event for a great cause. I think great is an understatement. This is going to be a phenomenal event for an absolutely phenomenal cause as well. I'll be there if I'm around. Happy to help on the 30 row. And then Will just says, thanks for your kind comments. Thank you for your kind words. TTG Jim, he was meant to turn up, but he didn't, to the road trip I did, but having Will is absolutely fine. He says just thank you. All other jokes mean that although 24S is 24 hours long, time passes unnervingly quickly. And then, but that's also when the most valuable players start to show, and we see stays for both day and night routes, for the full course of the event, and for the few full course of the event. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do the whole thing, day and night, if I can. So that's just about electronics. So yeah, that's just about copyright. Best of luck. £30 sounds pretty good, guys. Good luck. I don't know what I think that's an advert. No. So that is the big article. That definitely took a while, but how's it? So this is the what you call it? This is the listing for the listing thing. Yeah, this is a listing on Euro Truck Simulator 2c.com. ATS2c.com just is where you plan the convoys and kind of publish them and stuff. Trailer card, you have to have a trailer. That's why I bought my bad boy along. That's in one month, 2 weeks. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, woohoo! 1 month, 2 weeks, and 3 days. And look at that! Already, it's the 5th of January. It's over a month away. It's over a month and 10 days away, and we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 participants that are definitely sure, and 3 that aren't. But that is that is going to grow a hell of a lot over the next X amount of time. Anyway, I was the second, except from this hearty person, I was the second person to join up. Sir Smokey runs it, so he don't count, but yeah, I was pretty much the first to join up, other than this hearty person. But yeah, that's that. There's a little bit of a lengthy article there, but is 24 Truckers MP event worth attending? I'm not going to read it because yes, it is. So he's essentially just saying how it compares and why I'd recommend it, and just all about it. So essentially he's just summed that whole big article in the other one, which we went through and watched and cried over, and he's just summed it down. So yes, it is. So you can either donate to justgiving.com /fundraising 24S 2019. So if you just go just giving to Google, and then search, and then in the search bar just type 24S, and they go 24S William Bell. And even though they've got 82%, they'll keep on taking donations even if they've reached their goal and stuff. So that's one way to kind of donate. The other way to donate is the TASC, which we've mentioned a hell of a lot about. Absolute heroes, heroes without capes. Like I have no idea why Marvel haven't made a TAS, a Superman or Superwoman film about these guys. Like, find an ambulance driver and they save everyone. They are superheroes. They're not even superheroes in like quotation marks. They are bang on superheroes. They're better than Spider-Man. Spider-Man only goes, ooh, I'm gonna fly a bit. Or Batman, Superman, they're better than all of them. They are fucking amazing. And you can donate. Oh, okay, donate and support. Ah, okay, sorry. I haven't been reading. To make it, yeah. So you can click here and click here. And then there's also a third place you can donate to, 24S, a new chapter. This year we're going bigger and better. And there. As you read this, we're currently starting a new chapter here at 24s, very unique and very unlike the others, while still retaining the individuality and that 24s has than other truck events on Truckers MP. So yeah, you can donate there. You can donate on TASC, and you can also donate on the Just Giving website. So this is 24S's official website, the shortest website ever. So just type in 24s.pw and then load up. Yeah, okay, no www. None of that, just 24s.pw, and there it is. fantastic. So you can donate. Right. Right, we're going on to something a little bit happier now. Happier and joyful. So, to mark Michael Schumacher's 50th birthday, for those who don't know, Michael Schumacher was a very, very famous racing driver who won 7 world championships. I want to say he left in 2010 or something, not quite sure. But to celebrate his 50th birthday, they've released an app, and it's a virtual museum which honours the career and most successful Formula driver in history. And essentially, it's an app where you can look at all of Michael Schumacher's cars, hear their engines, and I assume looking at these looking at these phone screens and stuff, you can look at like his track records. So like, see if 1992 is 4th, 93 he didn't finish, and then he won 2 of them in a row. 1996 he didn't finish, 97, so etc, etc. Interesting that they've included a Le Mans car there. Did he race in Le Mans? Probably. But yeah, in 2013 he had a horrible skiing accident, and has been in a coma for pretty much ever since then. So yeah, please do check it out. It'll be very, very nice. Very, very nice for you to do. And yeah, it'll be supporting a good cause. It's free on the App Store and also Google Play if you have an Android. Yeah, it's a fun little app. And there's even shoe emoji. Keep fighting, raising money because he's injured. And yeah, so that's just a little nice app for when you're on the train, when you're going to work, when you're going home. Just awkward time spans. Just look at this. It'll be worth a shot. Or a shot? I don't know. Right, so I've already opened this, but if I click on that logo, you can see convoys and meetings. So that's just ets2c.com. Very, very easy website. And then if you do press Control and F together and type in 24S, there you go. It pops up. Event server 2 months, Helsinki, and then a Grand Tour 2019. And 8 people are joining, so that's easy to work out. There's loads of other convoys you can take part in just to practice. I mean, this one has like 117. So yeah, just practice. Practice 180. Holy moly! So yeah, just practice in different convoys before you join 24S, just to get a feel for it. I might not. Depends how college goes, how much time I have and stuff. Let's have a look. So I don't currently know where my phone is currently. Hey, this app is compatible with some of your devices. How very... Oh, it's... Okay. Alright, so the LGE blah blah, that is my current phone. These 2 phones, this one doesn't work and this one is lost in Wales somewhere, so that's always good. Wow, that's quite a lot of text. So it's essentially saying yeah, it's saying exactly what I've said. So created in 3D and explored in detail by rotating and zooming. So exact history or engine sound is offered. So you can tap it and it goes. Very nice. And there's even shimojis of his brother, Mick Schumacher. So a second slab later in the year, more content will be added. So more racing cars, virtual augmented reality, so you can just drive your little Schumacher car around the place, and virtual walk through pit lane with access to virtual garages. That's really nice. I might need to install that. Wow. Look at that, 4.9. That is brilliant. 4 out of 9 out of 5 is absolutely 100%. Let's have a look at some of the pictures. So you've got Michael Schumacher there. Oh, hang on. There we go. Schumacher there. Displayed cars, so you can look at some of his cars and the engine sounds. So there's some. Oh yeah. So exactly. So specs, history, 360. You can do a 360 tour of his car, and there is you can hear the engine sound as well. And there's some stats about World Championships, podiums, and wins. Virtual tour. I think that's a virtual tour of the Michael Schumacher museum. It's basically Google Maps, and then there we go. So that's 7 World Championships, 5 for Hamilton and Fangio, and Prost and Vettel have 4. So these are the top 3 most world championships. I think Hamilton's going to definitely fight for Michael Schumacher. He's going to be like, I'm going to go right for it. Being Mercedes, he's been absolutely dominant. He's been on fire. He's made Nico Rosberg retire. He's like, no. Nico Rosberg is just like, no, I cannot go on. I cannot. I'm sorry. Sebastian Vettel has made too many mistakes in 2018, so that's why he didn't win the championship. So yeah, 2 more championships, and he's equals Michael Schumacher. But can he hang on for 2 more years? I have no idea. He's still very, very young. He's got it in him. He just needs a very, very reliable car. I mean, you saw what happened with Red Bull. I mean, Sebastian Vettel was absolutely dominating in the Red Bull years and years ago. He was dominating, and that's where he got his 4 from. And I was upset. Because Vettel was winning too many championships. And then all of a sudden, Red Bull kind of diminished, kind of died out with Renault and stuff. So Lewis needs a good car to win, but he has if he's given a decent car, he definitely has the capability of winning. And then the racetracks, Tanaka International Circuit. Oh, GP Pacific, very nice. So there's some track records and how many times he's won at them. And yeah, that's the Michael Schumacher app. And I'm actually really intrigued about that. So let's install that. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's installed. I'm not going to do a review on that because I don't have a phone recorder for my phone. We're going to do the exposed thing. I want to start this thing called Crash of the Week. I know it's really inappropriate considering about all the things we've talked about. I'll make sure that the crash is not purposeful or a young driver or anyone's injured or anyone dies. I'll just make sure that it's kind of interesting, maybe a bit funny, just to crash the week, just why not. Anyway, Car Throttle did a post, 8 exciting car reveals to look out for in 2019. Okay, so I'm just going to react to every single one as we scroll down, and yeah. So Toyota Supra, very, very nice. Oh God, that's a little bit pixelated. But yeah, that looks alright. I don't know. It doesn't look too much like the old Supra, so it looks new. I'll be astonished if I see that in the next year or 2. But yeah, it's Supra Mark 5. But yeah, that's very, very nice. And it has a website, so I might go there. Yeah. Before we go on to the next one, I want to have a little look at the. So that's markv.com. MKV. Da, da. Okay, so. Oh, okay, so there's some old Supras, but. Okay, aha, is for sure. Alright, so that's coming in 2020. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's decent. I'm sure it sounds decent. Looks alright. Not too bad with the looks. It's 2020, so I'll be old enough to drive. But yeah, that's exciting. Anyway, next up, Porsche Taycan. It's an electric car, and that's all you've got really. I'm sure, judging by this bumper and this whole front fascia, it's all right. If I zoom in a little bit, whoa. Oh no, the image won't go better again. I'm looking in the background, and there's a decent looking car in the background. The rear looks all right. The rear looks all right. Front looks quite modern. Yeah, I'm excited for that. See a Corvette. Chevrolet Corvette. That's alright. Sounds American. Alright. Land Rover Defender. Ah, so they're doing the same thing with the kind of camouflage and stuff. They don't want us to see any details. With the Defender, you can either get it very, very right or very, very wrong. It's a very, very classic car. It's got a very, very classic look. Kind of really boxy and stuff. I mean, looking at this, it's boxy, yes. My worry is it's just too long. I mean, I don't want it to turn into these modern Range Rover kind of soccer mum kind of things. Yeah, I'm just worried it's too long. Too long or something. The other, if I bring up an image of the other 20 Land Rover Defender. Okay, so if I do images, oh, show me that one. See, it's very boxy. It's a bit long. It's very, very boxy at the back. And then it's just very, very boxy, and it's a very iconic shape. I mean, you show anyone a side view of that. Yeah, you show anyone this, and they'll think, ah, that's the Land Rover Defender. But this one, it's not so. Yeah, it's a little bit too flat up front. I don't know. We'll have to see what it actually looks like with no camouflage. But either they get it really right or really, really wrong. Heard Honda Urban EV. By the time I actually get out on the road, I'll be driving one of these. That is absolutely adorable. I cannot wait to see that. And on the road or in like a car show, I just cannot wait. That is adorable. Oh, it looks so cute. Look at little fish. Oh, it's like a little puppy dog. BMW M3. Just another M3. Yeah, BMW release absolutely quadrillions of cars each and every year, so nothing too special. VW Golf Mark 8, as well as the M3, nothing too special. It's just another Golf. Ford Bronco. Now, this is tickling very many feelings I never knew I had. It's really interesting. It's like, it's a hodgepodge of things I never knew could be on one car. It's a no from me. It looks all a little bit bizarre. Yeah, it's interesting. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, so we've got a couple of good things coming this year, like the Urban EV. got a couple of things which could go either really good or really wrong, like the defender, and things which I'm not really sure about at all, like the Bronco. Holy fucking shit. I almost had a heart attack. In fact, I did have a heart attack. I went back to my OBS just to check that everything was still recording, and it had a box, and it said, start recording. Usually, it says, stop recording. So I thought that up until this point, I'd recorded nothing, and I was like, oh no, that ain't too good, is it? Fortunately, just at the point where I said, was talking about the Bronco and stuff, where you saw that little jump, it stopped recording for some weird reason. I have no idea why. Probably because I ran out of space on my computer because it took so long or something. Anyway, I don't care about this road car previewing Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 Club Sport lands with 3.8 flat 6. I don't give a shit about that. What I give a shit about is this livery. It's like, how do you explain it? It's like the paint is ripping off. It's like he sanded the car, and then that's like he sanded the car and the livery is just tearing off. And it's like, have you ever dragged your toy car along concrete or pavement or even tarmac? Have you ever done that? No, that's probably me, but it looks like his kind of paint is peeling off and stuff. He's scraped. Yeah, it's like he's rolled the car and just scraped along his roof and stuff. Anyway, so we have about 2 pieces of news left. Here's your first look at the 2020 Lamborghini Huracan. Let's have a look at that. Okay, it's a bit angular. Okay, I do like the kind of V things, the liney things or whatever you want to call them. I don't know, the LED strips or whatever. That's incredibly useful. That could literally be from a fucking cat, or a frog, or a deceased dinosaur. That tells us nothing. He's been so useful with that. That's incredibly useful. That's telling us absolutely everything. Wow. Thanks, Lamborghini. Where is that? I don't know. That is very, very useful. Anyway, F1 2019 car launches. When the teams will reveal their new cars. So, I've got this all zoomed in and stuff because I think the teams will kind of tease stuff in their reveals. Anyway, so new aerodynamic rules designed to aid overtaking mean that the new cars will look different to their predecessors, particularly at the front of the car for the new season, as explained in the video above. So Renault so far have selected the earliest date on February the 12th. So that's Daniel Ricciardo and Nico Hülkenberg. It's yellow and black. So, like all the years before, since Lotus kind of buggered off, they've been yellow and black. So, really nothing different there. 12th of February, perfect. Nothing really interesting there. So, very exciting. Racing Point, formerly known as Force India, will reveal their new Canadian ownership. Yes, Canadian, because essentially Lance Stroll's dad, Lawrence Stroll, bought the team because they were going bankrupt. That was why they had to change the name of the team. And then Lawrence Stroll, the dad of Lance Stroll, then invited his son to race for the team, because why not? My dad would do that. If my dad was running an or saved an F1 team from bankruptcy, he'd say, "Oh, Robin, race for my team. We'll let you win. We'll make you win, and we'll give you a golden crown and stuff." So yeah, that's very, very fancy. Very fancy, no. I assume that's going to be sort of like Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. Oh dear Lance, you can go past me because your dad is boss of the team. Anyway, so front wing is hiding under there. Very nice wheels. Where's the halo? Oh, very, very fishy. I know, I'm just finishing up like 5 minutes or something. Very, very fishy. So yeah, you can see there's no bump or inaccuracies there. It's just flat up to the roll hoop. The TV cam is also missing. You have the long thing and stuff. So interesting. And then it goes down to a very, very low rear wing. So yeah, we got rid of the halo. Very interesting. I'm very interested now. Right, Valentine's Day. So that was the 12th, that was the 13th, and it's a Valentine's Day reveal for McLaren, who entered their second season with Renault engines. And they're hoping for a big improvement from their new MCL34. Well, we all saw what happened with the Honda, didn't we? It took about 4 years for them to realise that this shit's not working. Anyway, so they say some cars are red, others blue. On Valentine's Day, will reveal ours to you. So very nice, little heart, yellow helmets, brownie helmets. I don't know, but they're sticking with their same old colour scheme of browny, orangey, yellowy, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, is Force India giving us anything? 30th of February, and save the date. Cool. Okay, so we're not missing anything. Right, Ferrari, and they've just given us a tweet. Okay, cool. So February the 15th, so 12, 13, 14, 15. Very nice. That's the last one, actually. We're still waiting for others to release their dates, but that'll probably be in next week's car news. Or maybe on Sunday, because on Sunday I have to prepare to get ready for college, because college is starting up on Monday. So yeah, I need to kind of get ready for that. Whoops. So I need to kind of get ready for that, because why not? No, because it's college and going back, and parents are going to be stressed, and it's going to be absolutely havoc. So finally, I want to reveal the crash of the week. I mentioned it earlier. I know it's not really appropriate for what I talked at the start of the video, but I made sure that nobody's injured, nobody's killed, and the accident is not purposeful, and it's just a bit of fun, it's a bit silly, just a bit funny. Just crash of the week, why not? A little shout out to both Gareth and Exposed UK Dashcams for totally letting me steal their content. So, crash of the week is a Nissan Juke. So yeah, wow, that was quite something, wasn't it? I think we need to see that again in slow motion. So, driving up this road, you can already see the Duke is in the centre of the road. Don't know quite what he's doing, and he's gonna hit that massive sign. 1, 2, 3. And absolutely annihilates that sign. There's a very look at that. Is a very cool wheelie. Lands all back on four wheels. Very, very good. I mean, it's a very top-heavy car, so you know, rolling over would not be the best thing. Looking at the general shape of the car, not too much is missing, so I'm not expecting a huge amount of injuries and stuff. And then you can see to your left the circular disc which said go around this way. Unfortunately, the Duke did not. And then you have the plastic box. I always want one. If you find a plastic box just lying on the road, just can you send it to me or something? I really want one of those plastic boxes. And there's I never knew they had like bulbs. I didn't know how it worked. I thought it was like a little cricket chirping away and then causing like light bugs or something. But yeah, that's really cool that they had the kind of big round bulbs. I think I have one in my kitchen, my bathroom or something. But yeah, very fancy little bowl thing. But yeah, that was Crash of the Week. That was car news of the week. Am I still recording? Yes, I am still recording. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a very, very long video. I do apologise. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Comment anything you want. And if you want to see more, then do comment more this week's car news. Because that'll mean a lot to me. So, thanks for watching once again. Let's go back to the logo. I created this. I am a genius.